Okay, so I'm going to work through the study guide and show you how to get the answers so that you'll be ready for the test on Monday. We will also go over this in class on Monday because there may be some that don't have access to internet over the weekend and won't be able to see this. So we'll go over the answers and answer any questions you might have had. To start out, we're going to look at the code on the top of the page. Where you are supposed to answer the 4 questions below about age, name, breed, and weight of the dog. Remember, any questions that pertain to numbers, we're going to use the binary code where each square from the right working back to the left is worth starting with 1 point and doubling. And we're going to find the age and the weight of the dog that way. And then for the name and the breed, we're actually going to use our the sheet that I gave you that has the code for the alphabet and the letters A through Z. So if you start out on the top row, we have age, and you notice across there we have 8 squares, 8 boxes, and on that the only ones that count are the white squares. So I'm going to go ahead right now, and above each square I'm going to write the value. So above the first square I'm going to put a 1. And then above the second, it doubles to 2, and then that doubles to 4, and then 8, and then 16, and then 32, and then 64, and then 128. Okay, remember, the only squares that count are the white squares. The ones that are black, it's like a light switch. They're off. They're cut off. So we're only going to add the 1 and the 8. So for the age, we have 1 plus 8, which is 9. So this dog is 9 years old. Okay, the next question is, what is the name of the dog? And the name of the dog is going to have letters, obviously. So we're going to use the code on the sheet. So if you look at your first row on the name, which will be the first letter of this dog, look at the pattern: black, white, black, black, white, white, black, white. That is going to be the M, so that's the letter M. If you look at the second row, black, white, black, 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 and then white, that's going to be an A. Look at the third row, that's going to be black, white, black, white, white, black, black, black. And that's the X. And that's the last letter in this dog's name. So the name of this dog is Max. All right, the third question is, what is the breed of the dog? And that's, again, going to be letters. So if you look at the first letter, black, white, black, white, black, 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 that's going to be a P. The second letter and the third letter are the same. If you look at their code, you can tell they're the same, and that's an O. So there's 2 O's. The fourth letter, black, white, black, 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 white, black, black, that's going to be a D. The fifth letter, black, white, black, black, white, white, black, black, is going to be L. And then the last letter, which you can already probably figure out what it's going to be, black, white, black, 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 white, black, white, yes, and that's an E. So the breed of this dog, to answer question 3, is poodle. So Max is a poodle. He's 9 years old. And question number 4, what is the dog's weight? So the dog's weight, we're only going to count the white squares. And so I'm going to look above, and I'm going to write in the values of the white squares. That one's 1. That one's 2. It doubles to 4. The next one doubles to 8, but it's black, so we don't use it. And then the next one doubles to 16. So the only ones I'm going to count are white. That's the ones I wrote in. So that would be 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 16. That's going to be 23. So that's the answers to questions 1 through 4 using the top. That's what we did yesterday in class. So hopefully you'll be able to do that Monday on the test. You will be able to use a copy of that key that I gave you Thursday, so you'll need to bring that to class with you. Or some of you took a picture on your iPad, and so you have that saved, and you can use that as well. Okay, down at the bottom, you're also going to have this on the test. We did this on Wednesday of this week. taking binary code and decrypting a message so that we can tell what it is. So if we look at this, we're going to have to put on the top row our encrypted message. Our encrypted message is this right here. So we're going to take and just copy that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my pen color to black for this so that it'll look more correct. The encrypted message is going to be black, white, black, and then a long string of whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 whites. And then it's going to be 4 blacks, and then 2 whites on the end. Okay, and you can fill those in as well as you want to or not. As long as you know those are colored in, it's fine with me. Okay, the next is the repeated key. That's the second row. The repeated key is going to come from right here, the key. And there's only 4 blocks on the key, so obviously that's why we have to repeat it. Over and over, we keep repeating that same pattern. And the key pattern is black, black, white, white. So we're going to do black, black, white, white. And then we're going to do black, black, white, white. Black, black, white, white. Black, black, white, white. And then black, black. Okay, so that's our key. The decrypted message is on the bottom, and that's where you have to do the work. And the work on this one is to take the 2 squares above it. If they are the same, then you fill it in. If they are not the same, you leave it blank. So if I look at my first one, they're the same, so I'm going to fill it in. And I'm just going to go through and look for the ones that are the same and fill it in, because the other ones I leave blank. I leave them white. And I'm getting all these filled in, and the rest of them are white. So now we have to decrypt our message, and I'm going to take and count over. Look at the pictures up here. Every picture is 6 blocks. So I need to count over 6 blocks and draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a line. And that's correct. Okay, so let's do the pictures. We have to put 3 pictures in the blank, or you can write the words for them. So the first one, black, white, white, black, white, white. That's going to be the smiley face. So you can draw a smiley face, or you can write smiley face in the blank. The second picture is black, black, white, white, black, black. And so if I look up at my code, that's going to be the code for the sun. So I'm going to write the word sun, or you can draw a sun if you want to. And then the last one, black, black, white, 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 white. That's going to be the girl dancing. So you can draw that if you want, but I'm just going to write dancing. And that's it. That's the answers to the study guide. And so if you have any questions, you can ask those on Monday before we take the test.